And then the last division we're going to do is the ACC. In the ACC Atlantic, you have Florida State and maybe a Maryland. It looks to me like it's going to be Florida State here, but am I missing anything? Do you expect Florida State to win?
I'm actually going to throw a wild card at you. I'm actually going to maybe think about NC State right here. NC State came off with really great games at the end of the season. And Tom O'Brien is a guy, I mean, he's turning that program around. So you have Mike Glennon, who you have back at the quarterback position. They've never really had stars out there at the skill position, but when has Tom O'Brien ever had stars out there? They return a stable of backs. The offensive line, for the most part, all return. So be aware. I mean, that's a defense that really flies to the football. They play a lot of games with their safeties and David Emerson. I mean, he led the nation in interceptions last year. So NC State may be the team to beat in that conference.
Yeah, you never know these days. There's always seems to be that one team that is the makes that Cinderella upset run, and it could be NC State this year. Going down to the Coastal division of the ACC Conference, you have Virginia Tech, who is looking like a pretty powerful team this year. Looks like they could be the team to beat there. What do you think?
Yeah, I could probably see Virginia Tech emerging. However, I like Georgia Tech's chances this year as well. I think that Paul Johnson actually has his guys in there. When I say his guys, more guys from his recruiting classes that he's bringing in, that he has now developed since they were freshmen to be in this role. So I don't anticipate a lot of flaws, and then the biggest thing is they can find a receiver to replace Stephen Hill. That'll also be a great asset to them, too. Another wild card team may be Virginia in this situation as well.
We have a little over 2 minutes left in the podcast. I just wanted to, the last 6 BCS champions have been from the SEC. Do you see a 7th BCS championship champion be from the SEC?
Yes, the SEC is just they are a very strong conference, and one of the things about the SEC is, you have so many teams to get through before you actually reach whoever is the top tier team, and we see that. I think it's very evident in the preseason rankings. That the SEC is full of talent. I mean, they're deep. You have LSU. Alabama, obviously, are kind of your top-tier teams. And you got to look at kind of group some more teams together in South Carolina, Georgia, and Arkansas. And then you kind of have another set of teams that you kind of would possibly look at as well. And then you just have some of those teams like a Vanderbilt. You can't forget about Vanderbilt, who actually went to a bowl game last year. And Franklin, I mean, he's doing a great job over there. And also Mississippi State, so the SEC is just a very deep conference, so even if some of those teams move at the top, I mean, they still have a chance to pull some more teams into a national championship game.
And Vanderbilt and, like I said earlier, Vanderbilt and South Carolina start off the year. Maybe an upset there. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So we have about a minute left. Anything else you want to talk about for the last minute?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would like to also talk about maybe the matchup between these SEC, ACC rivalries, and just really how important it is for the ACC to really get back on track. I think this is a